Now, I think you'll all agree in the last video, I made a pretty bloody good deck. But the question is, how do you turn a bloody good deck into a magnificent deck? Here's what I think we need to add. Stairs. Paint. Light. Outlook. Utilities. Now this is the biggest ticket item of them all. A grand entrance. And that, my friends, is how we're gonna make a magnificent deck. Let's start with the stairs because I want my trailer back. Now, it may surprise some of you to know that I've never actually built proper stairs before. I have built some support shelving for a roof structure before, but even that wasn't the standard way of doing it. Look how bloody high we are. These little beauties are a little bit of a cheat. Of course, it's landing right on a big rock. MJ. I've been planning on moving this for a while anyway, because really you shouldn't have wood on the ground. Just tempting termites. Oh, it's actually quite a nice railway sleeper. I think I'm going to use it for something. Let's make sure no current termites. How big is this rock? That's going to be the question. I really don't want to have to bring the excavator back in here. Come on. Oh, we've got movement. I'm putting all my weight on it. All my weight. At least I know we're going to be able to move it now. I was worried this was just the tip of the iceberg. Come on. Who am I kidding? Let's call in the big dogs. Tried to do this kind of smart. Brought dirt to fill in the hole as soon as the rock's gone. One trip, excavator in, out. Not too much damage done. That's the plan. I was never picking that thing up by hand. Just another occasion where the excavator has completely saved my back. I'm going to leave it here in case we need it again. What rock? Don't know what you're talking about. Just for warning, that is number one side quest of this video. I feel like there's going to be a lot. Now, where were we? Stairs. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave the excavator there for now. Of course, there was another rock. Lucky I got some dirt. Alright, little trickier than expected. Definitely a slow start. That's alright. Tomorrow, we stare. It's hard not to get a little distracted by the view. Where were we again? All right, stairs. Okay, let's build some floating stairs. First one, the step's done. Let's see. Lovely. Time for the second stairway to heaven. And you don't have to watch this whole one, but here it is. Chasing what Leo. Come here. Come on. Jump up. Good boy. You come to check in. You could have used the stairs. I know. Big day. Good day. Let's throw you out on the stairs. See how dog friendly these stairs are. Leo, come on. Straight down. See you, bud. Tomorrow, we take a different item on the list. It's finally the day, and I am so damn excited. In the last video, I built what we could all say is a pretty bloody good deck, but I told you it was the first step in it becoming a magnificent deck. And one of the key features it is missing is going to be installed, or start to be installed today. I've been waiting for this. I may need reinforcements to lift this bad boy. Hey Glenn, can I steal you for the lift? Oh. It's heavy. Oh, yeah. That's it.
That is big.
Whew. Wow. Thanks, mate.
No worries.
What are you working on at the moment?
Countertop and floating shelves.
Very nice.
Hard work, but rewarding.
Yeah. And so if you do hear the sounds of construction down there, that's what Glenn's working on. Go check it out. And me personally, some people don't like the sound of construction. I love the sound of construction. Wow. For those of you that have been watching me for a while and saw me install the kitchen in this cabin, then you'll remember I actually ripped that kitchen out of a house that was getting demolished. I got everything in there for 500 bucks. Well, what I didn't show was when I bought that kitchen off them, I also convinced them to sell me these beautiful French hardwood doors for 1,000 bucks cash. And I actually think that's a bargain because they never were exposed to the exterior. They went to a sunroom that was fully enclosed. So they're in immaculate condition. And as to where these doors are actually going to go, I need to double check the measurements to make sure they'll fit. But remember this spare room / office space. I've already been doing quite a bit of work to it. I added this storage, got rid of a door to make it more functional. We have a sofa bed in here for guests. And let's just say that we're going to be jealous of the guests after this one because this space not only leads onto the deck, but it also leads on to where there is the best view from the whole house. This is going to change everything. 2850. 3150. I think we're just going to have enough room. And this is a good chance to take in what this room looks like before. First step, we're going to clear the wall path. Grace's Awards. You guys are gonna have to move. Very nice. I'm going to do my best to salvage these windows, but all this cladding has to go. I'm going to expose it all. I don't care about destroying it because you can see at the top there's some termite damage. But if you saw when I had the asbestos ripped out of a lot of the walls, there was snakes in the house inside the walls too. So oh boy, he's okay. Yeah, let's hope there's nothing alive in there or dead. Look, as a lot of you know, I've been going to a lot of effort to make sure that I repair anything and make this house way more structurally sound. And have a look at what the termites have done here. And we don't know how far along that goes. So this is a really good chance to just make this wall structurally safe again. Glenn's at it. Oh, something has definitely had a nest in here. Oh, you bastard. I just found exactly what I really didn't want to find. They're termites. Lucky we're replacing this wall, and you know, it's funny, probably a month or so ago, Grace said she started to hear something in the wall while she was working the office here, and I think we've found the cause.
Oh, shivers.
Live termites.
Oh, no. Wow.
Yeah. Stardust.
I can't believe that. Never straightforward.
Never straightforward. I'm so pissed off. I mean, I was expecting to have to repair a bit of termite damage, but I wasn't expecting live termites. I just pulled this out of the bin. I'd actually just thrown it out. Time to give All Pest Solutions a call.
With their ability to cause thousands of dollars of damage to your home undetected. Ask our staff when you come off hold about our inspection packages.
All Pest Solution, Mr. Tony.
G'day Tony, it's Max here. I have just found some live termites in the wall at my house while doing some renovations.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, thank you. I really appreciate you getting that done so quickly. Bye. Termite guy's coming today. Incredible.
Man, God, they're hectic. That corner up there. It's all fresh, you can see it's all fresh. You don't meant to actually disturb it. I don't want to disturb it.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I can see that it's all real fresh.
Yeah.
And it's all, this is all sort of, but no, this is all fairly current too here. Okay. Nah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I've spent a bit of time under there.
Let's watch for snakes at the moment too. Your entry point isn't here.
Isn't.
No.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Is that them?
Yeah.
That's carpenter ants.
Bullshit.
It's not termites.
Bullshit?
Promise you. Carpenter ants. That's why we're not finding away in, brothers. They're not termites.
Well, that's, I mean, it's great news. Are you sure?
Mate,
You're a termite guy, of course you're sure.
whatever amount of money you want to put on it. That ute, I owned it outright. I'll put it on it.
I'm stoked. Stoked.
I'll be honest with you.
We should have looked first.
I've been doing this a long time. And yeah, when I couldn't find them, I'm going, "Ooh, that's why, let me come back in here and have a look, you know."
Dean was pissed off because he couldn't find the source of the termites underneath the house. And obviously he's a pro at doing it. And this is why.
Yeah.
Wasn't on you, it was on me, Dean. It's a great outcome
it's
for
more
me.
good. It's, yeah, fantastic.
Great
yeah.
outcome.
Yeah. But that's yeah, that's why.
Pest Solutions, guys. Trust them. They know what they're doing and they're going to save you a bit of heartache. And the good thing is now, right, there's nothing stopping me ripping apart the rest of this wall.
Into it.
Good. Good.
Actually, yeah.
You've given me permission.
Yeah, get into it.
They're definitely in there.
Yeah.
That's good. I didn't want drama in this video, so that's nice. Dean is a legend. I'm going to offer him a beer, but I'm not sure if he's allowed to drink beer because he's at work, but we'll see. Well, Dean might not be staying for a beer, but I need one after that. I cannot tell you the relief I feel. Honestly, I think I've got a little bit of PTSD from having termite issues in the past. So knowing they're just ants and we can move on. YouTubers, like myself especially, really don't like drama. And we don't have any, folks. Let's crack on. Just a little bit of carnage. Good morning. I have to admit, Going to the gym hasn't become a daily habit for me just yet, but I am working on it. As we all know, as we head towards this crazy holiday period, things tend to get chaotic. I've got some big projects on the way, and with that, the first thing that tends to slip for me at least is my healthy habits. But not this time. Consistency is key, and speaking of consistency, 𝐸𝐵1 has been the most consistent part of my daily routine for the past 4 years. I'm talking every damn day, and I would like to thank them for once again being the sponsor of today's video. 𝐸𝐵1 is a daily health drink that combines your multivitamin, pre and probiotics, superfoods and antioxidants into one simple green scoop. It is one of the easiest things you can do to support your body every day. I add a little ice in before the workout, and by the time I'm done here in the pain cave, I'm feeling refreshed, if not a little sweaty, but ready to take on the world, or at the very least the next step in building a magnificent deck. And surprisingly, I feel like I crave that second coffee just a little less. I also love that 𝐸𝐵1 has multiple flavors now, as well as the original. We have citrus, berry, and tropical. Citrus is my favorite, by the way, but that doesn't even matter because right now you'll get the chance to try them all. 𝐸𝐵1 currently has their best offer ever going. Simply click the QR code on screen or head to the link in my description. That's drinkag1.com/Max Occy, and you'll get the welcome kit, a morning person hat, a bottle of vitamin D3 plus K2, an 𝐸𝐵1 flavor sampler with all the flavors, and you'll also get to try their new sleep supplement 𝐸𝐨𝐫𝐞 for free. That is $126 worth of free gifts for new subscribers. I'm a little bit jealous, to be honest. There is also a 90-day money-back guarantee, so this is risk-free. When everything else turns to chaos this holiday period, let 𝐸𝐵1 be the one healthy habit that keeps you on track. Finally, it looks like the sun's coming out. Not a bad spot, eh? Now, as much as I'd love to just continue ripping into this wall, I could be taking off the external cladding. I'm going to hold off because my builder mate Tommy, who's going to help me with installing the door, can't come till tomorrow arvo, so there's no point exposing that just in case there's some unforecasted rain. But if we do go back and refer to my magnificent deck list of what is required to level up this bad boy, we can rule out stairs. We've done that. And I don't want to paint yet. Today, I think I'm going to have a day working on the outlook. Did chat to Glenn and he's keen to help because we got a bit of stuff to move. Have a look how much better this looks now. That is now ready for grass seed, and that is another part of a side quest ticked off because this is one part of the outlook that is done for now. Remember what that kid said with the turf, what it needs?
Water, water, water.
Well, now I'm feeling ready to tackle the external cladding. I am going to be saving whatever doesn't need to go back on here because there's other parts of the house, as some of you have seen, on the laundry side in particular, where I need to replace cladding there. Nothing is going to waste. I think I might want some hearing protection. Safety first, kids. Well, definitely was a little bit of sweaty work. I'm very glad we had the shade for that. But you can see I was able to salvage most of those pieces. Let's try and pop out these windows. It's definitely starting to feel pretty open air in here now. Very open air. There we go. Wow. This is just going to be so damn nice. I can see us spending all our time between here and this deck. I have Tommy, my builder mate, coming. Because this is a structural wall, we're going to be making sure we do everything to code. He's going to be making sure there's no sag or anything happening. But he's a few hours off. which unfortunately leaves time for painting. Now, the keen eye of you watching right now will notice I got really lazy in the video where I redid this deck to put the bath out here. And I kind of just stopped there. We gotta do the rest. The only thing worse than painting is paint prep. I hate paint prep. And I know some people watching would have been hoping that when I said painting, I was going to be painting the whole walls. One, that would be a massive job, so it's not for this video, but also painting, if I did it, I'd probably go dark, almost like a black. I would love what people think in regards to that. I think a black will really blend way more into the rainforest here. Oiling would be a lot of work because I'd have to sand this right back. And then from every bit of research I've done online, if you oil timber as cladding, you're essentially having to do it every couple of years for the rest of your days, which I just don't know if I'm prepared for. So if anyone knows different, let me know, but eventually she will get done. It's just obviously we're still making alterations to the outside like this. What an incredibly uncomfortable painting position. Now, I swear I will get to this, but Tommy's about to arrive. He's also a relatively new mate, and we all know how hard friends are to make as adults, so please, just be like ridiculously kind to Tom in the comments. I'd really appreciate it.
Oh, this is how you've been on the vaccine.
Yeah, this is it. This is Tommy. Tommy, say hi. Ready to just crack into it, pretty much. Let's start. Ah, nice. Burn it all. Are you starting to take in the view, by the way? The poor carpenter ants just lost their home. See ya, ants.
Look at this. The view, oh my gosh.
This is how big the door's going.
Okay, hold on.
Right.
Starlink almost met a very bad death.
Starlink almost died, eh?
Yeah. We've just made the strongest section of the whole house for touch.
So you got to screw it off on one of these packets.
Yeah.
And then the door will just sit level.
So now we just got to get so it's snug in that hole. Tommy has to rush off because we've actually got a curfew at the moment, which means the road closes. There's only one way in and out of here, and the road closes at the moment at 8 PM. 7:33. Are you excited as well? Wow. I cannot stop looking at it. Grace, are you stoked?
I love it. It's so good.
This side of the house has really gone from a very, like, it had nothing out this side to, I just keep saying it, but to the best side now. Something may choose to live in the bedroom overnight because we're not putting the doors on.
Might be me.
Might be Grace.
I want to move into this room.
Yeah, that's fair. See you in the morning.
Delivery.
Thank you very much. I needed that. Thank you. Gap? No gap. Well, there was a little less conversation and a little more action. So glad to tick this one off the list. Today has been a day for the smaller jobs. I went and picked up more material I needed for the door. I've also knocked off all the painting, which I am so stoked about. As well as that, I had to do a little bit of manipulation for the trim to be able to go around the door. I've also added to the framing, but I did leave one bigger ticket item to go this afternoon, and it is mainly important because it is likely going to rain tonight, so we better put some doors on, eh? Wow, these are heavy. Okay. Hardest part's done. Hey Grace, come have a look.
Oh, I love.
Out of this on both sides. So good.
You feel so dramatic.
It's very dramatic for this tiny little house. The wet weather's come early. Let's jump into finishing off this inside. And I have to admit, when I was looking through my leftover materials, I did have a choice out of using plasterboard on the walls or shiplap. I chose shiplap purely because I wouldn't have to do any mudding of the joints. If you watch my bathroom video, you'll remember why. That was terrible, horrendous, hated it. And have a look how nicely all those lines line up. It's the only worst thing that's shiplapped. You got to line it up. So technically, we're meant to give the paint 2 hours before recoating, but I reckon that dehumidifier will help speed things up. Hey Siri, set an alarm for an hour and a half. One of the reasons there's this bigger push happening towards the end of this year is because we're preparing to host everyone for Christmas. But on top of that, the more immediate big push that's going on right now is I only have today and tomorrow to finish off this whole project, because after that, believe it or not, it's my birthday in a few days and we are heading away. So I need to have this all completely wrapped up to make sure I get it up for you guys, but also just so I can come back and just know that I can just enjoy the space and that these jobs are done. Now, speaking of jobs that need doing, Outlook is still on the list. I at least need to tick off one more thing before I can say that I'm happy with that one. I hear the commune fam are going to help with this one. Commune, assemble. Alright, surely we can smash this out quick.
Yeah.
Alright, we've got one each. Well, I don't think we're going to be feeding the family with the veggie garden for Christmas.
Well, we're going to have bad breath if we do. We've got onions and garlic.
We got onions and garlic, we got chilies, we got strawberries, and then Glenn, what do you got left over there?
Not much.
So spinach, and look how much of it was weed. So that's kind of on us. We need to plant some and take a bit better care of that. But one thing that I have planted that is absolutely thriving, have a look at this passion fruit vine. Remember how I wanted it to wrap all the way around? Well, this guy is. Check out the flower on that. We are yet to have any passion fruits from it. So some people have said that you need 2 so they can kind of like so they can have passion fruit babies. Please let me know if that's the case, because we can get one going around the other side. Good work, team.
Yeah.
Good work, Leo. MVP, Leo.
You like it?
Okay, it is the final day. I am just going to get as much done as I can today, and then by the end of it, the reveal is happening. I'm going to let you be the judge of whether or not this is a magnificent deck. It's going to be a biggie. The moment of truth. Much harder task than I'd anticipated. Oh wait, you didn't think I'd forget lights, did you? No way. Is this real life? Mother Nature has absolutely turned it on for this evening. I am almost delirious with how much I have pushed this weekend and also the last week. Have a look at it. The door, I feel like, fits in so perfectly. It's like it was always there, or at least always meant to be there. It blows my mind that just 2 weeks ago, this side of the house was kind of a nothing side of the house. There was no deck here, no door, and we didn't really use it that often. Whereas now, all my time is either going to be spent on this deck, just enjoying this view, or, I mean, how could you not? In this room that it looks fake, it feels fake. I'm pinching myself. I am so stoked, as you can tell, and let's just go in here and have a little look from inside too, because it is just as beautiful from inside. Firstly, view off the couch. Yep, I can definitely see myself kicking back here quite a lot. And then one thing I didn't foresee is just how much light this would also bring into the rest of the house. But not only that, have a look how perfectly it fits with all the surrounding doors and everything here when you look down the hallway. It's come a long way, folks, and I couldn't be prouder. I truly think that this is now a magnificent deck. If you guys feel the same, give it a thumbs up. And if you don't, you're only lying to yourselves, because there is no better deck than this now. Thank you all so much for watching, spending some of your valuable time with me. I need to start packing and then get in bed because I am beyond cooked. I'll see you all in the next one. In the meantime, be kind to yourself, be kind to one another. Bye, guys.